Hi, welcome to the Pay It Forward Hop, sponsored by MHK Designs. There will be 2 prizes given away. The first prize features a digital stamp set and digital papers, and the prize is available both in the US and internationally. And the second prize set features a tangible stamp set and a lot of nice goodies to go along with it, some paper and some embellishments. And this is also available internationally and in the US. To be eligible for a prize, you would need to comment on the videos that are in this hop. Commenting to be entered closes May 23rd, and winners will be announced by June 1st, and prizes must be claimed within 7 days. Remember, the more you comment, the more chances you have of winning. My inspiration came from Jeannie Ellis. She created this beautiful card that features a foiled background and beautiful sentiment and lots of nice finishing touches. I'm going to try and recreate a similar card. I don't have the same stencil that she has, but I do have this one with flowers. So I use that and Deco Foil Gel to create this background. So let's go ahead and peel away this foil and see what this looks like. There you have it. It's a beautiful background. This is Creative Vision Stamps Foil Crystal Ballroom. It's got a lot of holographic iridescent touches to it, and it just shimmers and shines like a mirror. It's just beautiful. From the digital set, I'm using the gray wood grain paper and the sentiments as part of this card. The gray wood grain paper is going to go behind the foiled sheet. The sentiments will go on top once I have these papers cut. I have 2 kinds of specialty papers here that I'm going to be using for layering on the front of the card. I have some silver mirror cardstock, just like Jeannie used, and some silver shiny paper, just like Jeannie used. So yeah, this is a fun hop to be involved in. First, because I think Jeannie Ellis has some great content on her YouTube channel, and I learn a lot from her by watching her videos. So I'm excited to be copying her. And also because you'll get to see, sort of as a person who is creating and has other people who are basically copying me, get to see what they think about the process that I use. And we can learn from each other as we try to make improvements and streamline things. So for example, here I'm trying to figure out which sentiment to use, and I'm just cutting down my papers. This might have been something that I could have done ahead of time in the interest of time. I never know what to keep in and what to take out, because a lot of people really want to see that process. A lot of people just want the highlights. They just really want you to take them through a very quick overview step by step, but they don't want to actually see you do each step along the way during your video. This is my alt new mat. It has a outline of a card in the middle of it. It helps me to keep things aligned. All right, you see how I'm getting everything ready here to be adhered together. And that's way too big, so I'm going to have to trim that down. And I don't know, I'm thinking that I might have to trim the shiny paper down too. I don't want it to be too much because it'll take away from the pretty foil background. At this point, I'm just sort of eyeballing the sizing of the little panels that I'm going to be layering on the front of my card. This is one that says, "To my amazing friend." I kind of think this is the one that I'm going with because I keep trimming it to fit around this one. Then I take that shiny and I lay it on top of the foil, and then I can use it to trim it to the right size. And I end up going with "To my amazing friend." Now I'm just going to start adhering everything together. We take our foil panel and adhere it to the gray cardstock, which looks a little purple in the video, but it's actually gray in real life. I think these papers really came together well, considering the foil shine on the back of this panel, the gray wood grain behind it, and then foil, and then shine, and then sentiment. It just came together very well. So that's something that I took away from Jeannie's card, to be layering things, layering pages, but it's almost monochromatic. So I like the way it turned out. In addition to the 2 main prizes, I'm also giving away a small prize, which includes a stamp and die set with this very cute ice cream truck and ice cream truck die. So if you will please subscribe, if you're not already a subscriber, like and comment, you will be entered into the contest for the chance to win that prize pack from me. I'm getting some ribbon out, trying to figure out which color I want to use. Jeannie used lace on her card. I don't have any lace, but I do have this chiffon lavender ribbon, which is really pretty. So I'm going to go ahead and just use that in place of the lace that Jeannie used on hers. Going back to my contest, commenting to be entered closes May 23rd, and winners will be announced June 1st, and prizes must be claimed within 7 days. My contest is only open to U.S. residents because of the price it would cost to ship overseas. Now, my card is 5.5 by 5.5. So this inside paper, I trim it down, I think, to 5 by 5. The card is made using a stencil that I showed you earlier. It's from Brutus Monroe. I'll have that linked below in my description box, as well as a link to any other products that I use to create this sparkly shiny card inspired by Jeannie Ellis. While I'm getting this inked up, I want to mention to you that on Jeannie's YouTube channel, she recently reached a huge milestone. She now has 1,000 subscribers, which is totally awesome. So congratulations to Jeannie. And I'm soon getting close to 1,000 as well. I'm just over 800 when I recorded this video. And I'm really looking forward to getting to 1,000 because I'm going to be having a hop and doing giveaways. So please make sure that you subscribe to my channel and ring the bell so that you can get notified as to when I post videos. That way you won't miss out on the one that I post when I reach my 1,000 subscriber milestone, and you can enter and to win some goodies. The stamp set had some awesome sentiments to pick from. I selected these 2, which say, the one on top says, "Whenever you think of beautiful things, don't forget yourself." And then the bottom says, "Wishing you a beautiful day." Stamp set has these really cute little flowers that I'm lining up here in my Misty. And I'm going to be getting my Memento inks out so that I can stamp these into using some purples. I can't remember the exact color purples that I use, but I'll have it down in my description box below. The first purple is more like a fuchsia, so it's really bright and vibrant. And having the Misty really makes it convenient, especially with layering. You'll notice that I'm cleaning my stamps and putting them back on their acetate sheet. That's important because I could easily lose these little stamps, and I don't want to do that. I want to make sure that I keep track of them and not lose them. I'm using an eraser here to line things up because the photopolymer stamps tend to stick to my fingers. It's funny because I had trouble getting this one to line up straight. I kept spinning it around and around, and it's very simple to line up. It's just that I was looking at it in the wrong angle. The Misty comes in handy, by the way. This tool that I'm using to line my little stamps up, I couldn't really do this as well if I didn't have a Misty. And it saves a lot of time because you can just go over and over again until you get saturation that you want. Again, I have to clean my stamps right away and put them on their little acetate sheet so I don't lose them. I wasn't really happy with the impression on that last flower, so I'm just going in with a little bit more. I just slightly readjusted that layering stamp. I think it's so cool that this is a stamp set that has little layering flowers in it. You don't see that too often. The sentiments in this stamp set are really cool, so whoever wins this prize and gets the tangible stamp set and paper pack and embellishments, you're going to have a really fun time with this. But also whoever wins the digital stamp set, that's where I got my sentiment on the outside of my card, and that's where I got that wood grain background paper that's like gray wood grain. That pack has some awesome wood grain papers in it, not only gray but pink and blue, different colors. So it's a really cool. And MKH Designs did all the work for this. Min, who is participating in the hop, her channel is on a stamp page, designed the prize packets and all of the graphics affiliated with this hop. All right, so we're almost done with the video. I'm just putting finishing touches on my inside panel for my card. There was a heart and some little dots, and I just wanted to add that extra down there at the bottom. There it is. There's the finished card. We'll go ahead and adhere the inside sentiments into the card. I'm using black cardstock for my card base. All right, so you'll have to check out Jeannie's original video to see how I did casing her idea. And if you think there's a similarity between our cards, I zoomed in a little bit so you can get a better look. I really like how this shines and is reflective. I like the inside sentiments. I think it all comes together really well. I'm going to show you here on my iPad Jeannie's finished card. And my iPad has a lot of fingerprints on it. Sorry about that. But you can see here how they are similar. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Here's a photo of the finished card front panel, and then I'll have some of the inside panel here that you can have a look at that and see the sentiment. Again, I want to remind you, prize number 1 includes the digital kit, and prize number 2 is the tangible kit. My prize is a stamp and die set from the Stamps of Life with an ice cream truck and sentiments and ice cream truck die. So thank you very much for watching. Please make sure you check out all the videos. Have a great day. Bye-bye.